Welcome back to the channel, Gameyaaad family. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, I just want to talk to you a little bit about the West Indies ODI squad. As you know by now, Cricket West Indies would have published ODI squad that is scheduled to play 3 ODIs against Ireland and also England. Right, the matches between Ireland is scheduled to bowl off on May 21, and that runs up to May 25. Right, and the 3-match ODI series against England will begin May 29, and that runs up to June the 3rd of June. Now, to be honest with you, I've been looked on the squad this afternoon, and I think the squad is a well-balanced squad, and I mean, based on the squad I have seen this afternoon, it suggests to me that Darren Sammy is really settled on his ODI squad. So I did not expect any wholesale change, and he did not make a lot of changes to the squad. I'm going to share with you the squad in a moment. I have a few question marks surrounding some players that I haven't seen on the squad. I mean, there are some players that we expect to be in the squad, and when they are not named and no explanation would have been given in the press release, it just leave a lot of question marks in our minds, right? So if Cricket West Indies can just address some of these things as it relates to the press release, as stakeholder of Cricket West Indies, we would be in a better position to make certain judgment on certain players. So right now we are in we just have to speculate as it relates to certain players that we haven't seen in the squad. All right, so without further delay, let us go into the squad. So the batters include AC Carty, Brandon King, Evan Lewis, Sherfy and Rutherford. Our wicket keepers are Shea Hope, Amir Django and Joel Anjo. All-rounders include Ruston Chase, Matthew Ford, Justin Graves, Romario Shepherd, and our bowlers include Alzari Joseph, Shamar Joseph, Buddha Kishmoti, and Jaden Seals. So that's the 15-man squad that would have been selected by Cricket West Indies to represent the region in Ireland and England, right? Now, when I would have done a comparison between the Bangladesh squad that we would have selected and this squad, we would have seen where Markino Mindley and Jedediah Blades, they would have been left out of the squad, and also Shimran Etmaya, right? Shimran Etmaya would have been not been included in the squad, and Joel Anjo would have made it to the squad. So as it relates to Markino Mindley and Jedediah Blades, they were included in that Bangladesh squad because Shamar Joseph and Matthew Ford, they were injured, right? So the fact that they are now available for this tour, so they would have been replaced. They would have just replaced those 2 players, right? As it relates to Shimran Etmaya, he was included in the Bangladesh squad. However, I think shortly before this series started, he would have backed out. I think they would have said that he was ill, and so he would have not played in the series, right? But there's a big question mark surrounding Shimran Etmaya because that was not addressed in the press release by Cricket West Indies. We are not sure if he's still in IPL or he just not been available for the tour. Is he ill? We don't know what is the issue with Shimran Etmaya. So we have to have to speculate because the truth of the matter is, Romario Shepherd would have been in, IPL playing, right? We know that Shamar Joseph did not play, but he was, using the net and so forth. But Romario Shepherd would have played. In fact, Romario Shepherd would have made a, brilliant, knock in the last match, and he is available. So we don't know what is the, the issue with Shimron Etmaya, right? And Nicholas Puran, we haven't seen Nicholas Puran being selected for the ODI squad now for a while. We don't know what is the issue with which, Nicholas Puran, is he not available? I don't know if he doesn't want to play ODI cricket anymore. We don't know, and there are other players like, Kyle Myers. We haven't seen him being selected for a while. Jason Holder, Akil Hussain would not have been selected for a while as well. And so, so we don't know what is the status in relation to these players. Is it that Kyle Myers will not play for West Indies again as it relates to ODI cricket? What is the issue there? But separate and apart from those, question marks that I have surrounding those players, I think the squad is a brilliant squad. It's well balanced, and this has been the winning template for us for since our resurgence, I would say, in ODI cricket. We have Evan Lewis and Brandon King at the top. Those who are very destructive, batters at the top. We have the class of Shea Hope coming in at number 3 or 4. I'm not sure if Casey Carter will be playing, but we have Sherfield Rutherford, who has been brilliant, over the last year for the West Indies. And so, it's a very well balanced squad. We have Ruston Chase, who is the glue, in the team. He can, get his 10 overs quickly and economically. He also can contribute with the bat as well. So as I said, it is a well balanced squad. I really do not have much, comments surrounding the squad. Really hope that the guys can really put together some really good consistent cricket. That's what we need at this point from West Indies players. We have to be very consistent, and we have won some series here at home, but I have a question mark surrounding us playing from home. We would have seen where we would have gone to Sri Lanka, and they just beat us badly down there, and so it's gonna be a real test for the team, this first set of games in 2025 as it relates to ODI cricket. Hope that we can hit the ground running as we set to prepare for that 2027 ODI World Cup. So best of luck to the guys. My expectation for the team, I hope that we can really beat Ireland, even though Ireland is not a walkover. But I expect us to beat them even 2-1, 3-0 or 2-1 thereabout. I expect to beat Ireland, even though they have a good strong squad as well. But for England, England ODI cricket has not been very well. As you know, they would have changed the captain a few weeks ago. Harry Brook now is the captain for England. So I think they are going through a phase as well, similar to what West Indies would have been going through. And so it's a good time now to beat them in this format, because they are going through a transitional period as well. So let us wait and see what will happen. Not sure how England series will go. Hope that we can beat them at least at 2-1 there. That would be a really good result for us. But let us see. Let us wait and see how this series will go on. But I think there's one thing that I really keep plaguing my mind, because so this series set to start The Ireland series set to start May 3rd, May 21, right? And we know that the A tour for West Indies A and South Africa A, I think the 50 over format are set to begin on the 21st of May as well, right? So I think there's a lot, of overlap there as it relates to, Cricket West Indies schedule. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not sure what is the objective of that A tour. I would suspect that they are still looking on players because we expect like Joshua Da Silva, Kevin Imlach, Ali Katanes who have not been selected for this tour. I expect them to be playing in the A tour. So I think my main focus is on that Australia squad that I would suspect will, after this tour, we will, that squad will be shortly named, right? So with Brandon King going into ODI and also Shea Hope going to England. But I think, to be honest with you, I think this white ball tournament, as Darren Sammy would have said when he was selected, as there is no difference between red ball and white ball cricket. So I expected him to make a selection because I really want to see Brandon King and Shea Hope in our test lineup, to be honest with you. So I would think that these two set of matches will be used also to select players for that Australia tour at home, right? So it will be very interesting to see what will happen as it relates to the selection of that squad. So we'll just have to wait and see, what will transpire. But we have some really good cricket coming up, and I expect, some really good, positive, consistent cricket from, both West Indies A and also the West Indies senior team. Thank you so much for joining us. Please remember to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell so that you can be notified whenever content would have been uploaded to this channel, right? Please remember to hit that like button, share the link with your friends and families, and stay tuned to Gameyaaad TV. I have much more to share with you, even as it relates to the breakout cricket. I'm doing some analysis on the numbers, and please stay tuned for those statistics. Thanks again for joining, and enjoy the rest of